fine with...
Why, did somebody say something?
Hi all, well here we are again. Yes, the E-Flight, Apprentice S15E, a beautiful plane. Been out for a while now, taught countless people to fly. A real top plane released by HH. You know, it's still around today, you can still get it. It's, as I said, it's taught so many people to fly with the safe technology. If you've watched my video, or if you haven't, have a look at it. I'll put the link up here. So have a look at the video about this one if you want to. But a lot of people, this is a big plane. It's not a little, it's a club flyer. You need club grounds really to fly it. Well, it's got a new sibling now. It's got a younger brother, and the mini Apprentice has just been released. Let's have a look. Yes, Horizon Hobby has done it again with the Hobbyzone mini Apprentice. Now, it's near identical to its big brother, except it's small. It's about the size of the T28 and the Park Zone type Warbirds and that. It's about that size. Look, let's get it out of the box and have a look. Okay, there we have the foam out of the box. As you can see, it's got everything in there. Okay, I'm going to take it out of this foam. We'll get it on the bench and have a close look at all the parts. It comes with everything you need, even the transmitter. So let's get it out of the box. There it is, all out of the box. You've got everything you want. Let's have a close-up look now at what we do have. Here we have the wing. It's a solid wing, very, very similar to the original Apprentice wing. This whole plane is so similar to the original, it's just a mini version. Just got ailerons, we've got our little plastic bits here. The fuselage, what can you say? It's a fuselage. You've got your hatch on the bottom. It's got the AR635 receiver in it. You need to fit the stab and horizontal. Looks like it all goes together pretty easy. 2 holes in there, this fits through. And then by the looks of it, that screws straight on to the plane. So that's going to be held on easy to take off if you have to. You get the E-Flight 1300 battery. Now we've all got 1300 batteries. You get the car charger so that if you're out in the car, you can just plug it in and charge your battery. But when you're at home, look at this nifty little thing. They give you a charger for at home as well, and it's got a plug that takes the car one. So this would be handy at home. It comes with the new Spectrum DXE. Now this is a 7-channel radio. It has taken over from the 4, 5, 6, all the other ones that used to come with the cheaper planes where they supplied a TX for you. This is the new one that comes with it, and this is a very nice one. It looks a lot better. It looks like a transmitter instead of like the toys that the other ones used to look like. It feels a bit better. It has your switches. You've got a 3-way switch on it. It can have up to 7 channels on it. And one of the really good points about it is you can set it up on your phone. It uses an app, and your iPhone or your Android, you can set it up on that for any plane. Naturally, it comes with the batteries, landing gear. It even gives you a set of wires for the undercarriage, because this will take floats. Yes, this can take floats. So you can get a set of floats that's made for it, and you can even use it off water. Usual bag of screws and rubber bands that hold the wing on. The wing's held on with a rubber band, exactly the same as the big Apprentice. You just crisscross them across. You've got your manual. As I've always said, I think a beginner needs to have someone who knows how to fly to help them, just to help them out. But this plane, it will help you fly. If you watch my other video with the Apprentice, you'll see how easy it was to take off and land. We're going to do a video on this one soon. Okay, I'm going to get this one together now. We'll build it and have a look at it built. Here it is all together now, and I've got it armed. As you can hear, the AS3X is working. Now, on the transmitter, you've got your engine cut and you've got your flight modes over on this side. This is a mode 1. I'm a mode 2 myself, so when I actually fly it for us, I'm going to have to bind it to one of my radios because we didn't have any mode 2s for me to use at the moment, so I can't use this radio. But this radio is all set up. You don't have to do a thing. I just turned on, put the battery in, and it was all done. Now, I have it in the beginner mode, the flight beginner mode. And I don't know if you can see there the ailerons move. When it goes upside down, they go completely, because that's wanting this plane to turn upside and come the right way up. Because if you get in trouble and it does that, it wants to flip you over and be the right way up. Remembering, when you are like that, you've got the safe button. Hit safe and it'll just flip up and go straight until you let go of the safe button. I forgot to point out where the safe button is. The safe button's on the back here. This button here, it's your bind button and your safe button. Okay, this has got a 370 brushless motor in it, an 18 amp ESC. So don't go playing around with the prop. It's a training plane to learn to play with. Just fly it as it comes. Let's have a look and see what that motor sounds like. Okay, I'll flick the switch and nice and smooth. As we said before, it's the 370. It's been around for a while. Plenty of power in that. We're not going to play around with that. You can see I'll just hit the safety switch. Yes, there's not much I can fault in this. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good all around. At this point, I'd just like to say a big thank you to Mike from Model Flight, because he supplied this plane. As many of you know, and I've said on the net before now when you're reading that, Horizon Hobby no longer supports us here in South Australia or Australia. They don't send us any more of the samples, so I can't do samples of every planes that come out like we used to, because Mike doesn't get them anymore. He doesn't get them sent to him. He takes these off the shelf now and again and lets me do a review. Thank you heaps for that, Mike. And everybody in Australia, support Model Flight. It's a great site for getting your gear. Now, as I said before, this is the Mini Apprentice. It's got the safe technology. We'll be maiden it this weekend, hopefully. I don't know when I'm going to get out. It'll be either this week or next week, but keep an eye out for that maiden video. And in that, I'll tell you, we'll go through all the different modes and I'll show you exactly what this plane can do. Okay, thanks for watching. It's been great to be back on the net doing a video again, and we'll see you soon. Bye.